Hey everyone, it's Judi here, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, where today it is a beautiful, relaxing, rainy day on Sayshell, and I'm so here for it. Now, I'm filming this video on Wednesday. It's going to be uploaded on Saturday, because there is a chance that I leave the country tomorrow, but I'm not even sure about that. We are in the deepest bit of summer now, and back when I was in school that meant break and vacation, but now that I'm a flight attendant, that means it is our busiest time of the year. So I don't know where I'm flying to or what's going on anymore. I'm just here. I'm just trying to survive, which is why I'm particularly happy to welcome this weather today. It's nice to just get a break from all that. Now, in the last video, I said I was going to start trying to add some more color to Sayshell, and I didn't do that much. But afterwards, I went live, and during the stream, we added a lot more color up here. So you can see we have some different colored flowers, we have the store here, and then we have this whole market area in front of it, which is so bright and vibrant, and it looks like it really is an extension of Nook's Cranny. And I like that. It has much more of an industrial feel for the Main Street area, which is definitely what I was going for. And then here, it's kind of like the quieter outer corner bit of Main Street. You know, it's a bit out of the way. Now, I'm thinking, now that I sit here, what if I put the museum right here? Because this is inspired by New Leaf, and back in New Leaf, everything was in a row. Because right now, I have my museum. I like the design of my museum, but I don't really like the placement of it. And I don't have any particular reason to place it in any particular spot. See, I like the concept. Okay, so this design has been through a little bit of a lot. It seems like I had decorated it for Halloween at some point. I changed out some of the patterns at some point, but the concept is that the museum extends outwards. I guess this is a theme that I like to do with my buildings. I like to kind of bring them out so it's not just the inside. I make them spill outwards. But see, I really like the concept of having all these dinosaurs displayed outdoors. When I built this, I thought that I was going to give my whole town kind of an old town cobblestone look and make it much more developed than I ended up doing. But there's no reason why the museum couldn't still have a plaza. I think the dark cobblestone, it kind of matches the dirt path. So what I'm thinking is, what if I put this museum next to Nook's Cranny? Because the build is only really 2 blocks high, 2 levels high I should say. So I could put the base of the museum here, or, because it does have the river running in front of it here. Between the immense jet lag I'm facing, me and the slither of brain cell I have left are trying to imagine this. I don't know, okay, so here's my problem. This feels too abrupt. Like, I get that this is your market area, this is like the industrial main spot, right? But it shouldn't just be a single bush dividing this industrial area from this chill area. That's weird. Like, the fact that you can see this stall in the corner there is just too much, it's too close. There at least needs to be a couple more trees or a little bit more nature dividing this from the more natural bit. But wouldn't it make sense for there to be more nature here if there was a whole botanical garden? I could make a sunken waterfall for really no particular reason, just because I can. Because I have a lot of space to play with here. I ended up filling the cliffs a bit so that it wasn't a flat shape. But I can take this land in more. Like, I have room to destroy cliff, I have room to add cliff. Plenty of space to do some fun little background terraforming right there. But let's experiment a bit with this botanical garden concept. If I have this foresty area at this corner, maybe I can take away this tree also. To be fair, you can't really see this tree anyways. I probably didn't need to do that, but whatever. Because the cliff sort of, it dips backwards here. There's a nice diagonal that I'm about to ruin. But we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Now it could be interesting if the river, what if the river was in front of a cliff? What if the river runs diagonal as well? It starts somewhere back here as if it's a pond, kind of like the pond here, but then it goes into the river. Cause rivers, they can end in multiple spots, right? That makes sense in my head at least. I'm reluctant to place this right against the town hall because I don't want brick just leading into nothing like this. But since the sign is right there, it kind of covers itself. See, I could do something like this, and then if I place a little bush here, it probably won't look that bad. That's okay. That's not offensive in any particular way. Now, I don't want to add too much dirt because I do want you to be able to fish. I think you can fish over 1 block though. Let me grab a fishing rod and test this. Probably shouldn't be using a flimsy fishing rod to test this in case it breaks, but it's the first one I grabbed. Oh wait, you know what? I was holding a fishing rod this whole time. Okay, so you can fish over 1 block. You can fish over 2 blocks too. Just barely, but you can. Cool, so it's fish proof. Well, fishing proof. We do want fish. Alright, well that actually increases the range of things we can do here. Look at that, the fish are inhabiting our river here already. That's a good sign. Now the river shape I'm gonna keep playing with because I'm not really giving it any particular shape right now. But I do want to see where I want to start the garden at the top of this. The main reason that I'm building the area in front is so I can place some vines on the cliff so that they stay visually appealing and we don't end up with just this flat cliff face. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. So let me go ahead and fill in the cliffs a bit, and then let's say that the garden starts like right around here, in which case I think I should put another signpost here indicating that this is the start of the museum. Do I already have a museum signpost? I do. Perfect. So I'm gonna stick this in the ground right here. Perfect. And then figure out how I can blend these two areas. I'm not moving it very far, to be fair. It's not gonna work the same because the way this was designed was not for you to be able to walk in from the side. So it's a little tricky. I'm gonna try expanding the top cliff out a little bit more. Okay, I don't know when I stopped recording, but at some point I built a river, destroyed it, filled in the land, took that land away, filled it in again, and now I've decided to fill in the land behind the land as well. So that's all you missed really. It's just a lot of terraforming flat surfaces. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have this path curve up and this way. Is this too close to place a fossil right here? Like is it too soon? Maybe not. I mean, it's you know, it's a transition. It's definitely very much, oh, we're at the shopping center. Oh, boom, we're at the museum. But that is how it is in New Leaf. You know, you are in one area and then you stroll right into the next. I think if I just start hiding fossils in the forest, it has the same effect as a transition, right? And then I can add my signpost to further emphasize it. Like this, my friends, is the museum. This area here, museum. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not obstructive having that fossil there. And I feel like it's not that noticeable. Like when you're here, you're not having your eyes drawn to it. But then when you're standing like here, for example, it's very, very prominent, right? But down here, you can't really tell what it is. I think it's okay for me to put a fossil there. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. I don't like how it's centered. That gap right there, that grass gap, that bothers me more than it should. Alright, let me try placing our little pond right oh my goodness, why is there no room? What? There's plenty of room. How big is this? There we go. My only concern is that it's too close. But to fix that, I really just need to add in a couple more trees. And then I can just sort of blend those trees into the museum trees. But I think we'll go ahead and save the rest of that build for next time so I can get some feedback. So let me know in the comments if you think that we should have it go directly from Nook's Cranny into the start of the museum, or if I should add a couple more normal bushes and trees before everything becomes museum themed. Let me know what your thoughts are. For the rest of today, let's go see what is being sold at Nook's Cranny today. I also think I should probably pick up a couple of shovels just because we have been doing so much building lately. We're probably gonna need more shovels soon. Oh my goodness, there's a Nemo fishing rod. That's so cute. I was about to buy it and then I saw the amount of bells I have and I was like, you know, maybe not today. Any interesting wallpapers? Nothing too exciting. And then let's check in with a couple more villagers before we finish up for today. Let's see who is out and about. Oh, Eugene. You know what Sayshell really needs? A special night for everyone to dress up. We could call it Eugene Night? See, if we had one of those, I could teach everyone about style. Or folks could just sign up for the Eugene Style Seminar. Attendance is optional, but swag is mandatory. You know, Eugene, I love how humble you are. He kind of is just like an Elvis impersonator, so are we copying his style or are we copying the style that he's copying? I guess it's a question of did the egg come before the chicken or the chicken before the egg? Oh, Eunice isn't home right now. Well, let's go ahead and see if anyone else is outside, and I am gonna grab these peaches. There's Kix. He's in town today. He's selling some amazing Mage's Beauties. Look at the toes on those. Oh my goodness. And a jetpack? I have never seen that before. That's pretty awesome. Out of budget, but awesome. Oh my goodness, look at Dom. He's playing in the rain. Look at him go. Oh, I wanted to join him, but then he stopped. Dom, are you enjoying the rain today? I just got called tedious by Olivia. She said I only ever think about mussels. But maybe she's right. She asked me about my favorite ice cream, and I talked her ear off about arm routines. Yeah, Dom, you do tend to bring the subject matter back to mussels in some way or another, so I'm gonna have to agree with her on this one. But I love how Olivia is the one villager that she just tells you as it is up front. She's always been very honest. Also, there's a recipe over here. I thought up this DIY recipe while I was waiting for my oven to heat up. Why does that take so long? I want to get my idea out into the world, so I put it in this bottle. I'd love for you to try it out. It's from Megan. Oh, a golden garden bunny. That's cool. It looks like this. A golden rabbit. It looks like Marshall is home at the moment. Hey Marshall, what's new? Think fast. I'm gonna ask you a question that will determine the rest of your life. Imagine a field of blooming flowers. What color are the flowers? Wait. Alright, by answering that simple question, you have opened a window to your soul. So, I'll take a peek. You're a selfless and generous person. You always put others before yourself. Just like me. Marshall, look, I have nothing against Marshall, right? But he is a, you know, I'm just gonna put it this way. His personality type is smug. According to the Oxford Dictionary, smug is an adjective meaning having or showing an excessive pride in oneself or one's own achievement. Similar words are complacent, self-satisfied, self-approving. I guess. Oh my goodness, look at him playing with the helicopter. That's so cute. I guess it doesn't necessarily mean that he is selfish. So that could be true. He just doesn't tend to come across as the most selfless squirrel, but maybe he is, or maybe he is in his own eyes. It might depend on which Animal Crossing game you're playing. He probably is in New Horizons. Everybody is quite selfless in New Horizons. But back in population growing. Goodness. Speaking of population growing and people who can be a little bit on the not so friendly side, Olivia, how are you? Whatever you do, darling, don't underestimate the importance of a polite greeting. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Speaking positively and confidently can strengthen your relationship. It's almost as if proper greetings are magic words. Yeah, see, I don't know when every villager became trained on proper greetings because the greetings you used to get when you logged into the game were very different. But anyways, I guess it's nice to have your villagers not making you cry all the time. Or at least that's what I'm gonna keep telling myself so that I don't mod this game to give the villagers the same dialogue as population growing, because I feel like that would take a really long time and I probably shouldn't be doing that, but also the temptation. Anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave things off today. Why does Olivia look so serious in the corner there? Alright, bye. Nope, she's still oh, nope, she's gone. So I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to stay hydrated and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye everybody!